सतिपुत्रमत्र स्वरूपम् रूपं तस्याग्रजमुरुपुरी माथुरीं गुष्ठबाटीं राधाकुण्डं गिरिवरमहो राधिका माधवासां प्राप्तो यस्य प्रथितकृपया श्रीगुरुं तं नतोऽस्मि। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवैभव पुरी गोस्वामी नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिसिद्धान्त सरस्वती नामिने। अजानुलम्बितभुजौ कनकावदातौ संकीर्तनैकपितरौ कमलायताक्षौ विश्वम्भरौ द्विजवरौ जुगधर्मपालो वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरौ करुणावतारौ। हीलोद्धुलितखेदया विशदया प्रोन्मीलदामोदया सम्यक् शास्त्रविवादया रसदया चितार्पितोन्मादया शाश्वतभक्तिविनोदया समदया माधुर्यमर्यादया श्रीचैतन्यदया निधे तव दया भूयादमन्दोदया। तस्या अपार रससार विलासमूर्ते रानन्दकन्द परमाद्भुत सौख्यलक्ष्म्यः ब्रह्मादिदुर्गमगति वृषभानुजायाः कैङ्कर्यमेव मम जन्मनि जन्मनि स्यात्। हा देवी काकुभरगद्गदयाद्यवाचा जाते निपात्य भुवि दण्डवत उद्भटार्तिः अस्य प्रसादमबुधस्य जनस्य कृत्वा गन्धर्विके निजगणे गणनां विधेहि। तवैवास्मि तवैवास्मि न जीवामि त्वया विना इति विज्ञाय राधे त्वं नय मां चरणान्तिकम्। वृंदावनाधीशे करुणामृतवाहिनी कृपया तव पादाब्जे दास्यं मह्यं प्रदीयताम्। जो ब्रह्म रुद्र शुक नारद भीष्म मुख्यै रालक्षितो न सहसा पुरुषस्य तस्य सद्यो वशीकरणचूर्णमनन्तशक्तिं तं राधिका चरणरेणुमनुस्मरामि। हे देव हे दयित हे भुवन एकबन्धो हे कृष्ण हे चपल हे करुण एकसिन्धो हे नाथ हे रमण हे नयनाभिराम आहा कदानुभवितासि पदं विसोर्मे। नीलाचल निवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने बलभद्र सुभद्राभ्यां जगन्नाथाय ते नमः। भक्त्या विहीना अपराधलक्ष्यै क्षिप्ताश्च कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि त्वां शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दम्। यं प्रव्रजन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातराजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवोऽभिनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। तमादिदेवं करुणानिधानं तमालवर्णं सुहितावतारम् अपार संसार समुद्र सेतुं भजामहे भागवत स्वरूपम्। वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्रीजीव गोपाल भट्ट दास रघुनाथ। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। First of all, I offer my
innumerable Sastang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of my Guru Pada Padma, Nitilla Pravishta Om Vishnu Pada Paramahansa, Ashtottara Shata Sri Srimad Bhakti Vaibhava Puri Goswami Maharaj, and pray his causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Sastang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of his divine grace Nitila Pravishta Om Vishnupada Paramahansa, Ashtottara Shata Sri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, and pray his causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Sastang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of his divine grace Nitila Pravishta Om Vishnupada Paramahansa, Ashtottara Shata Sri Srimad A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada, and pray his causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Sastang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of all Guru Vargas, Guru Parampara, and pray their causeless mercy. Then I offer my innumerable Sastang Dandavas unto the lotus feet of His Holiness Siddhanta Swami Bhakti Vedanta Bhagavata Maharaj, then to His Holiness Siddhanta Swami Bhakti Vedanta Sadhana Maharaj, then to His Holiness Siddhanta Swami Bhakti Vedanta Padana Maharaj, then to all present Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, ladies and gentlemen, and pray the causeless mercy. Yesterday we were releasing the fitness of Radharani's different manifestations and Krishna's different manifestations, and how they are releasing the transcendental melody. Now, today we will discuss how to attain the service. They are releasing, but how we will be qualified to attain that? This is our goal. Our goal, Bhakti, before I spoke, I am now giving some hints only. On Radhastami Day 1931, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada said, what is the Gaudiya Mata's goal? In which mood he should worship? Jai Pujyapat Bhakti Vedanta Patna Maharaj ki. Due to ignorance of Gaudiya Mata's philosophy, we are now facing some problem in Gaudiya Mata. Why? Because we don't understand properly Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada's purpose. And we are not following strictly to him. That's why, due to our weakness and ignorance, we are weak now. And we have no stability. But going to something get more. But which is available in our here, but we are only due to ignorance, we are misled. But in 1931, on Radhastami Day, he spoke, what is the purpose of a follower of Gaudiya Mata? How one should practice? What purpose he should practice? He spoke, Adhaya Radha Pada Dasyam Meva Adhaya Radha Pada Dasya. Means only to serve Radharani's lotus feet under guidance of her maid servants, which is our Guru Varga. So, under their guidance we should serve to Radharani. Radha Dasya is our goal, he already spoke. But people say there is in Gaudiya Mata no Manjari Bhava, no Radha Dasya. Only Vaikuntha or opulence. No, they don't know the secret. Externally only they are looking. Internally, at the beginning of since 1931, already Prabhupada spoke in his lectures. And how they are saying no? We don't understand. So he already spoke. What for we should do bhajan? What for we are assembled here? What for we constructed Gaudiya Mata? All is only to attain Radha Dasya. That is our goal. And how to attain that? We have to follow the process. What is that process? Already I have spoken. on the basis of Krama Sandarbha spoken by Jiva Goswami. Today I will speak on the basis of Rupa Goswami. Because we are Rupa Goswami and Jiva Goswami also Rupanova. Because he followed to him. Only he protected Rupa Goswami. So that in future no one can show the finger to him, to Rupa Goswami. So he is protected in such a way that there is no one to show finger to Rupa Goswami. So Rupa Goswami, already we discussed that one, based on Krama Sandarbha. Today I will discuss how Rupa Goswami said how to attain this. How we will attain this Radha Rasya. He said, when we are practicing, what are the sequence, how to attain that, what is the symptoms at the beginning of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. How we can know that we are practicing, and how we can know at which level we are. Everything is clearly spoken by Rupa Goswami. Then what is the symptom? Whenever we are going to start devotion, then some symptom or characteristics will manifest. What are they? Klesagni, Subhada, Mokhyalautakrit, Sridullava, Sandrananda, Visheshatma, Sri Krishna, Kasmicha Sa. When we are going to practice, all these six will appear. And after looking all these six qualities and characteristics, we can know at which level we are and to which level we have to proceed. If we are not looking all these, then our devotion did not start. This is thermometer to measure. Then Klesagni. There are six symptoms. Klesagni, Subhada, Mokhyalautakrit, Sridullava, Sandrananda Visheshatma, Sri Krishna Kasmicha. These six are divided into three groups. Each group contains two. Klesagni and Subhada, sadhana bhakti, symptom. And Sridullava, Mokhyalautakrit, they are bhava bhakti. And prema bhakti, Sandrananda Visheshatma, Sri Krishna Kasmicha. So, if one is in sadhana bhakti and he will want to show that I am in bhava bhakti, it is impossible. How? These two symptoms will not appear. As long as not in prem bhakti, as long as not in bhava bhakti. So, by looking all these symptoms, which symptom is appearing in us, we can know what level we are. This is the measurement of instrument. So, Klesagni. Whenever we start bhajan, two symptoms will appear. Klesagni. What is Klesagni? What is Klesh?
Misery.
Huh? Misery. But what are the Kleshas? Yes. Kleshas are three varieties. Kleshas tu papam tadbijam avidyam cheti tat tridha. These are kleshas according to Rupa Goswami. What are klesh? Kleshas tu papam tadbijam avidyam chaiti tridha. Means three kinds of klesha, means suffering. What are they? Papam, sin. If suffering coming, this is proving that we have sinned, whether in this life or previous life. Because consequence result of suffering is sin, and consequence result of happiness is pious activity, and consequence result of bliss is Sukriti or devotion. So happiness, there is difference between happiness and suffering and bliss. So all three we should not mix. Subtle difference is there. So when suffering is coming, then we should know some mistake is there sure. Otherwise no suffering. So it is called klesha. The three varieties of klesha. What are they? Klesha to papam. Papa means sinful activities. One who is committing sinful activities, he cannot stop the suffering. Because the consequence result of papa or sinful activity is suffering. So papam is one kind of suffering. Then bijam. The bija means root or seed. Seed. So the root cause of sinful activity, that is called bija, by which we are inspired to do the sinful activity. If no, that is called desire. If no desire, no one will commit any sinful activity. Before commitment of sinful activities, one desire will come inside mind and heart. Then he will be forced to do that. When he will commit that sinful activity, then suffering will come. So this is called bija. Bija means tadvasana, the desire. Then avidya. Klesha to papam tad bijam avidya. Why this bija coming? Why this seed coming? What is the root cause of this seed or desire? The desire is coming due to avidya, ignorance. So the root cause of all suffering, now we concluded in subtle form, the root cause of all suffering is ignorance. So just destroy the ignorance, everything finished. Because if you uproot the root, there will be no tree, no fruit, no leaves, no branches, nothing. The tree will fall down. But if you don't uproot and cut the branches also, again it will grow. So now we conclude according to Rupa Goswami's conclusion in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, it is called avidya, means ignorance. So due to ignorance, all are going on. All kinds of problems, suffering, calamities, tensions, all are due to the root cause of ignorance. When we are in ignorance, then it is leading to seed, desire. We should not desire material desires. We should not desire to gratify the senses in this material world. But so many heavy, powerful desires are coming. Why? Due to ignorance. Root cause is ignorance. Just destroy the ignorance, everything becomes successful and blissful. No tension at all. So how ignorance will be destroyed? By knowledge. How knowledge will come? By association of elevated Vaishnavas, Acharyas, Guru. Unless one does this, then he cannot be free from ignorance. And as long as one in ignorance, then he cannot stop his suffering. Impossible. So Rupa Goswami said, there are prominent three kinds of klesha, means suffering. What are they? Papam, tad bijam, avidya. Papa means sinful activities, and root cause of sinful activity is seed, which is called desire. And root cause of desire is called ignorance, avidya. Till now this thing. Then proceed. What is papa? What is papa? Aprarabdham bhavet papam prarabdham cheti tat vidha. Sinful activity are divided into two. One is prarabdha papa, second is aprarabdha papa. How many papa or sinful activities we are committing? All are divided into two, no more than none. There are different categories, but all are only two categories. One is prarabdha, second is aprarabdha. Aprarabdham bhavet papam, prarabdham iti tat vidha. So what is prarabdha papa? Prarabdha means prakarshana arabdha, means whose fruits now started to give. Means which kind of sinful activities which we have committed before and whose fruits and results we are now enjoying. This is called prarabdha. What is aprarabdha? We have committed so many sinful activities which did not give the fruit and result till now. It is deposited. It will give in future. They are called aprarabdha. So only these two, all of we are suffering by these two. Then what is example? Example of prarabdha is this body. This body is the proof of prarabdha. That's why it does not mix with anyone. Even in one family, from same parents, sons and daughters are different. Why? Everyone's karma is not equal. Everyone's action activities in previous life is not equal, not same. So the body will be granted according to the activities in previous life. So according to our karma, Krishna gave that kind of body, that kind of mind, that kind of senses, everything. So this body, now we are enjoying the fruit. So we are feeling everything, suffering, tension, disease, all problems, calamities, sufferings, we are feeling by mind and body now this. So this is prarabdha, because now we are enjoying, now we are feeling. If something happened to body, we are, if some happiness coming, we are feeling happy. If some problem coming by disease or by any accident, we are feeling unhappiness. If someone giving pleasure to our body, we are feeling happiness. So we are enjoying this. Now we are feeling this. So this is called prarabdha. But which we did not start enjoying, but it is deposited, it will give fruit in future. That is called aprarabdha. Means whose fruit did not start till now. So all sins are divided into two parts. Then these papas or prarabdha all will be destroyed by devotion. If we practice devotion, prarabdha will be destroyed and aprarabdha will all will be destroyed. But without devotion, it will not be destroyed. So Rupa Goswami said in Bhakti Rasam, in Srimad Bhagavatam, Lord Krishna spoke to Uddhava also. Taista nyaghani puyante tapo dana bratadivi nattad hrudayam tadapi isangri sevaya. If we adopt any process which is explained by anyone, unless it is devotion, then no one can destroy the complete path, prarabdha or aprarabdha. Only bhakti, only devotion. Taista nyaghani puyante. Tai taha means those. Aghani means sins. Puyante means purifying, destroying. Na tadapi is na tad hrudayam. By other process like karma kanda, jnana kanda, the process of knowledge, the process of karma, the fruitful workers, and any mystic power, pilgrimage, any practice of this material world which is being taught by different personalities according to their speculation or realization, by those practices and processes we cannot destroy our complete sins. All we cannot destroy. Why? The root cannot be destroyed by them. But tadapi isangri sevaya. Tad hrudayam. The heart will be purified, the root will be uprooted, by which we are forced or we are inspired to commit the sinful activities. That will be also destroyed. Isangri sevaya. Isa means Lord Krishna. Tad angri means lotus feet. Seva means service. Service means devotion. So there are 64 limbs of devotion. So one who practices devotion only, his all sins will be destroyed. And Rupa Goswami took one proof. This proof from Srimad Bhagavatam. And other proof from Padma Purana. He took one proof from Padma Purana. Aprarabdham phalam papam utam bijam phalonmukham kramenaiva praliyante Vishnu bhakti ratatmanam. This is the proof that all will be destroyed in Padma Purana. And in Padma Purana it is clearly explained that different all, one after other, all will be destroyed. How? Aprarabdham phalam papam. Means which papa or sinful activities fruit did not start to give the result, that will be destroyed. And aparadam phalam papam, aparadam phalapam praradam, and which is prarabdha means which is giving the fruit now, all. And bijam, bijam means which is ready to give the fruit, but in the form of desire, vasana. So this desire will lead to commit again sinful activity, then give fruit. And a kuta, which will lead towards desire. So all kramena eva, praliyante Vishnu bhakti ratasana. One after other, all will be destroyed. But he did not say by karma kanda. He did not say by yoga. He did not say by any other process. But Vishnu bhakti ratatman, who are engaged in Vishnu bhakti, we should not think Vishnu means only Vishnu. Vishnu means Krishna also. How? Proof is in Srimad Bhagavatam. How Krishna is Vishnu? Vikritam Braja idam sa Krishna no. Idam sa Krishna. Vishnu. Here Vishnu means Krishna. So in scripture many places coming Vishnu word. So yes. So in many places Vishnu coming, it does not mean Vishnu means always Vishnu. It Vishnu means Krishna also. It means Krishna bhakti also. So one who will practice Krishna's devotion, then his all sinful activity will be destroyed. Prarabdha, bija, kuta, all. And the proof is Bhagavatam, proof is Padma Purana. So,
can you explain a little bit more what is kuta?
yes. Jiva Goswami in Durgama Sangamani and Vishnu Chakra Thakur in his commentary explained it. Apraradham phalam papam means which is aparadham phalapam papam kutam bijam phalamukam. Bija you understood, only kuta. Kuta means there is one subtle which is inspiring to do. Inspiring means which is leading towards vasana, before no desire. But by which we are getting some desire inside the heart. When desire is coming, that is called bija. And when desire is there, then we are going to commit. Then that is called becoming the fruit. That is becoming the prarabdha. So, prarabdha coming from bija. And bija coming from kuta. So, there is some sanskar. Which sanskar is leading towards the desire. So that is called bija, and with that sanskar is called kuta. That's why our sanskar should be perfect. In Upanishad and other places, sansargat dosa guna bhavanti, guna dosa bhavanti. By association, one's good quality will become bad quality, and one's bad quality become good quality. If one is good, but if he associates long time with bad people, then he will be converted due to influence of bad association. And one who is rascal, but if he associates with sadhus again and again, he will become sadhu. So sansargat means by association. Dosa guna bhavanti. Guna means quality, dosa means fault. So fault will be quality and quality will be fault. So most important is association. So which kind of association we are doing, that influence will be in the soul. So association is very, very important. When we are associating, we should select with whom we should associate, with whom we should not associate. We should not associate with nonsense people, and especially non-devotee who are atheists, who are blaspheming to Guru, Vaishnava, Krishna, who don't follow to Krishna, who don't believe to God, and committing sinful activities. We should not associate. This will not favor to bhakti. And Rupa Goswami clearly spoke. What is? Atyahara prayasasa, prajalpa niyamagra, janasanga. Janasanga is this, association. In janasanga means this is non-devotee sangha. Asat sangha. In asat sangha there are three varieties. All of you know this, I'm not going to explain. So here sanskar, how we will get good sanskar? By good karma. How we will get good karma? By good association. By good association we will get inspiration to do good things. And best thing is devotion. So we should always associate with devotees. That's why it is said, sadhu sangha sarva shastra kaya. Lave matre sadhu sangha sarva siddham. So if we associate with sadhus, then our soul will be affected by good sanskar. So that good sanskar will lead towards devotion. So bhaktistu bhagavata bhakta sangena parijayate satsanga prapyate pumi sukritai purva sanchitai. So how we will attain bhakti? Only by association of bhaktas. Who is practicing bhakti? He is a bhakta. So if we associate with bhaktas, then automatically we will get bhakti. Then if we get bhakti by association of bhaktas, then why all are not associating? No, all cannot. Because it depends upon their sanskar. If in previous life no good sanskar, if you force him also, request 100 times also he cannot come. Before I was speaking, if he never also he will not come. Why? Sukritai purva sanchite. Satsanga prapyate pumbi sukritai purva sanchite. Satsanga will be available only by previous sukriti. If no sukriti is sufficient, means no good sanskar, you try to your best, you cannot successful. But if one has good sukriti in previous life, then without invitation he will come. Because that sukriti will lead him to come, anyhow he will get information. And he does not care for invitation. He will get, after getting the information, he will try to come. Because that sukriti, that good sanskar has that power by which he will get inspiration and come. So this is called sanskar. And this sanskar is the root cause of for good thing and bad thing. If good sanskar, it will inspire to practice devotion. And inspire to practice devotion and association. If it is bad sanskar, it will lead towards inspiration of committing sinful activity. So that will appear first in the form of desire. So that desire will be so strong that you know that parents are always guiding, they are denying. Gurudev, Vaishnavas and seniors who are well-wishers, they are also denying. You should not do like this, you should not do like this. But at that time your bad sanskar will not allow you to understand this. Why? It is clearly explained by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur in Bhagavad Gita. Dhyayato visayan punsa sangastesu upajayate sanga sanjayate kama kama krodha vijayate krodha bhavati sammoho sammoha srunti vibhrama srunti bhansa buddhi bhansa buddhi nasa pranasya. Clearly spoke, sequence, how it is coming. Dhyayato visayan. When we are thinking about material, then only sanga, asakti, attachment coming. When attachment coming, it is leading one after other to do that. So this dhyana, memory or thinking, it will come due to previous sanskar. So this is called puta. And it will lead towards bija, means desire, then bija will lead towards fruit or tree. That is called prarabdha karma, sinful activity. So all these will be destroyed. So now we understood about papa.
So can we understand then that the word kuta is a synonym of samskara?
Yes, synonym of sanskara.
And samskara,
yes,
we understand means impression.
Yes, impression.
Impression.
Which is already we got inside the heart and mind.
Right.
But that sanskara which is present, it will lead. It will lead to desire. Because which already we started, that is called prarabdha karma. And which is giving inspiration, it is the root cause of prarabdha karma. And which will lead towards desire, that is called puta, which is called sanskar. So that is deposited, that will lead towards desire at proper time. So for clarification about this, our acharyas they made there are three kinds of karma: kriyamana, sanchita, and prarabdha. Three: kriyamana, sanchita, and prarabdha. For little better clarification, kriyamana means which activities we are now doing. This is kriyamana, means which is going on now, what we are doing now. And sanchita means what we are deposited. At proper time it will give that result. And prarabdha means now which you are enjoying. This is called prarabdha. And which we are doing, committing, it will be stored for future. So all these, any karma, whatever may be, all will be destroyed by devotion. Then next one is what? Remember anyone? No. Yes, but till what we proceeded?
Oh, Bijan.
Class 2, Prarabdha.
Huh?
Papam Bijan. Bijan.
Yes. So then one is more. Two already discussed. There are three kinds of papa. Klesha, three kinds of klesha. I spoke. Klesha tu papam tad bijam avidyam seti tridha. So we discussed about papa. We discussed about bija also. But we did not discuss avidya. So about avidya, I am not going to in detail because it will be go towards different topic. So all of you know this. Just only giving the hints how avidya is destroyed by devotion with proof. So there are so many avidyas, and very nicely explained by Bhaktivinoda Thakur in Bhajan Rahasya. According to Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, 4 kinds of anartha. According to Bhaktivinoda Thakur, 16 varieties. So all are due to ignorance, avidya. So if we get vidya, knowledge, all will be destroyed automatically. So how this knowledge is coming and destroying all these? Ignorance. Our Rupa Goswami wrote very nice verse. How by bhakti all avidya is going out. So Rupa Goswami put one verse. Krutanu jatra vidyavi hari bhakti anuttama nirdahan tati asu avidyam dava jaleva pannavi. Means Krutanu jatra vidyavi hari bhakti anuttama. Hari bhakti anuttama, he gave one adjective. We should not forget this adjective. Means hari bhakti should be anuttama. Anuttama means there should be no which is superior to this. Means we should practice pure devotion. Like before we were discussing, pure bhakti. Yes, pure bhakti academy. So in pure bhakti academy always should be pure bhakti. So all students, all teachers, they should become pure, and they should teach pure also. Then the name will be appropriate, and Gurudev's mission will be successful, and name will be proper also. So if we will not become pure, if we will not try to become pure, then it is our weakness, and we are not good follower of Gurudev. We are not fulfilling his desires. So otherwise the purebhakti.com is improper name. Yes. And we are not real Rupanuga. Why? Rupa Goswami did not teach any impure bhakti. No compromise. That's why he used open the page of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. He started from Anya Vilasa pure bhakti. Ordinary bhakti. But he did not tell to follow that. Rupa Goswami instead to follow Uttama Bhakti. Because if he did not discuss ordinary bhakti, then how we can distinguish the difference, what is pure, what is impure. So we should always practice pure bhakti. And if we practice pure bhakti, what will happen? Kritam jatra vidyabhi hari bhakti anutama. When we will practice pure bhakti, what will happen? Behind the pure bhakti, knowledge will follow. Kirtan Jatra. Jatra means journey. Anu Jatra means wherever bhakti will go, this Vidya. Kirtan Jatra Vidya Bhi. Vidya. Very clear. Rupa Goswami made this verse very nice. Before, people were thinking, before writing this Rupa Goswami, there was doubt that how by bhakti this ignorance is destroyed and how knowledge is coming. What is the proof? Where is the proof? But Rupa Goswami made very clear proof that how avidya is destroyed and vidya is coming. The proof is Kritan Jatra Vidya Bhi. When one is practicing pure devotion, then we should not think that pure devotion is going alone. Why? A queen does not go alone. Bhakti is Maharani. And Maharani means prominent queen. So, prominent queen never goes alone. She goes always in maidservant. Around her. Not only one, two. Many. So, Bhakti is Maharani. So, she is prominent queen. So, how she will go alone? So, wherever Bhakti going, so many maidservants are following to her. And one of them is Vidya. Vidya. So, wherever Bhakti is going, Vidya also following to her. So, automatically when Vidya is there, avidya is destroying. Our avidya is not destroying means we have no Bhakti. This is only so. If we are practicing Bhakti but still stupid, ignorant, then we should know that our Bhakti did not start. Only physical exercise activities are going on. So we should be very careful. We should be very, very sincere. So according to our sincerity, according to our realization means we should realize how Krishna merciful to give this body and how we are utilizing, how we are desiring to practice. Whether we are neglecting or we are trying to follow Gurudev, Vaishnava, scripture, then it depends upon our sincerity, then Bhakti Devi will appear. If no sincerity, no desire, no anugatya, negligence and disrespect, then Bhakti Devi will not appear. If Bhakti appears, only avidya will go. If Bhakti will not appear, who will destroy the avidya? No one has power to destroy avidya. When Bhakti comes, automatically maidservant vidya will come. Huh? Speak loudly.
Vasudeva Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Jnanayatva Sridharagyam Jnanachya.
Vasudeva Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayitum Janeti Asu Vairagyam Jnanam Cha Jat Ahitukam. So, Vasudeva Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prajolita. When we will connect devotion towards Lord Vasudeva, then only Jnana will come, knowledge will come. And Vairagya also automatic. Why? The sons of Bhakti are Jnana and Vairagya. So, if you practice only so-called knowledge, Bhakti may not appear. But if you practice Bhakti, knowledge, Jnana will sure appear. Vairagya will sure appear. Why? Because Bhakti is mother of Jnana and Vairagya. All of you understand Jnana and Vairagya? Or I will speak?
Speak.
Okay. Jnana means knowledge. Vairagya means detachment. Now we have attachment. When we will practice devotion, we will have no attachment to this material world. Only we will have attachment towards God, towards Krishna, towards Radharani, towards devotion, towards Gurudev, towards Vaishnava, and towards highest bliss, not this so-called mundane bliss, which is very insignificant. So,
you're saying how first bhakti will come and then avidya will go. How do you reconcile that? That someone who is full of avidya has bhakti. You would think that if someone has bhakti, there would be no more avidya. But here we're saying bhakti comes first and then afterward avidya goes. So how do we understand
yes.
this?
When we will listen, we are in avidya. When we will listen Harikatha from Guru and Vaishnavas, and after listening, when we will understand about Tattva, then Ado Guru Padasraya. Then we will take shelter of Gurudev. Then under his guidance we will practice bhajan. Then under Vaishnava's guidance we will learn Krishna Dikhyadi Shikshana, Krishna Sikhyadi Shikshana. Then we will learn how to practice, what to practice. Then bhakti, this is called bhakti. So when bhakti will come, then all of it will go. And it depends upon what quantity of bhakti, because there are different grade of bhakti. Sorry? What one? Yes. Vinasajati. So when prema bhakti is there, no chance of ignorance.
How is it possible for prema bhakti to be inside and ignorance at the same time?
No, impossible, that's why. In prema bhakti, no existence of ignorance, avidya.
But this one says, first prema bhakti comes, then avidya goes.
I did not, I spoke bhakti.
Till our Gurudev has said this, so I'm trying to reconcile.
Yes.
When the sun rises, the darkness is gone.
Same thing with Vikriditam Braja, we
Yeah.
have the disease of lust in the heart, but
Yeah.
first bhakti
Yeah.
comes and then the lust goes.
Yes.
So I'm trying to understand how both can be inside at the same time. Because it's
Yes.
over.
If you pour water in a glass,
No.
air automatically disappears.
Yes. So if bhakti will enter, then go. If no bhakti, how will you go?
There is no place
Yes.
for avidya.
Yes, yes. So, because when bhakti will come, automatically vidya will go. So, by influence of vidya, like when sun comes, automatically darkness go. If sun is there, darkness there, means it is impossible.
Simultaneously.
Yes. If sun is there and darkness also simultaneously is there, impossible. Similarly.
Slow rising of the sun?
Sorry?
Is it a slow rising
Yes,
of the sun?
yes,
It's not
yes.
automatic that,
Yes, yes.
so it's,
That's why I also spoke different grade of devotion.
yeah.
Like when sun is in rising, then it is the semblance of rising. So not complete darkness going. When it is midday, then no darkness at all. Similarly, when prema bhakti, no ignorance at all. But till bhava bhakti, something will be there. You cannot omit complete. Why? Till bhava bhakti, unearth is touching. All unearth are not going in. The unearth are, but unearth are in dormant condition. If you are careless, at any moment again become active and fall down, make you fall down. Huh? Bhava also. In bhava also, yeah, Bharata Maharaj gave the example to teach us. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur said that really Bharata Maharaj had no problem to teach us that at bhava stage also one can fall down if he is not careful. So, by Yogamaya's arrangement, Bharata Maharaj did this fasting. That at bhava stage also one can fall down if he is not careful, if he is attached to material, animals, birds, beasts, etc. So, people are keeping the dogs, cats. Be careful. Be careful. Always remember Bharata Maharaj, how about his pastime. So, if you keep dog, don't be attached. Mostly, men devotee also keeping. Yeah. But if attachment come, we will become dog. Why? In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said, Jang jang vapi swaram bhavam tyajatyante kalevram tam tam eva eti kaunteya sada tadbhava bhavita. So, if we are keeping a dog, we are not the elevated devotee. We are not mukta jiva. So,
Even unashamed and strong.
that's why I spoke. We are not mukta jiva. I spoke. If mukta jiva keeps, no problem.
That dog's not living
Krishna is one
inside
dog.
his house.
Yes. And that was also not
Get on the boat.
He's not living in his bedroom.
No. But we are keeping even on the bed.
Yes.
This is the big problem.
Orchestra puppy wouldn't take a shot, so the puppies would take
But they were Brajvasis.
Jagannath Baba.
from his own plate.
What about attachment for cows?
Sorry?
Cows.
Cow is what is sattvic jiva. So, but still we should not be attached to it. Only you can serve. But attachment is nothing else. Only Radha Krishna Mahaprabhu, Guru Vaishnava. Attachment, only service. Dog no need to do service with attachment. But cow, it is instructed in scripture to do the service. So cow's service will give you security. But dog service will not give security. It will give punya.
Dog service will be punya.
Punya.
We heard what happened yesterday about Punya.
Huh?
How is that?
Yeah. Why? Because dog is a jiva. So dog is a jiva, so if you help some jiva, it is a punya. Because to help any jiva, it is a punya. Although cow also jiva, but it is beloved to Krishna. Namo Brahmana Devaya, go Brahmana Hitaya. That's why it will give, cow will give the sukriti. But dog is not coming. Namo Brahmana Devaya, kukura is no dog. That's right. That's why you should be careful. So many devotees are, I am looking, even Europe also, very fond of keeping dog, but it may cause the problem.
Maharaj, Srila Gurudev also said, if as householders or we're making money, if we see poor people and we don't give any charity, this is very hard. This is not correct.
That's why you can give. You can help people, no problem.
But that's not punya.
Huh?
It's like
No, it depends upon your consciousness. If you, for the bhakti, if you desire to help like this, then no. But if you are giving to get some help as punya, then you will get punya.
Give prasadam.
Yeah. Give as a help and in the vision of a Krishna's servant. Yes. In the mood of a devotional mood. Not to get a punya so that I will get punya.
no, but just even giving
Then no
some money
problem.
to a poor person.
It depends upon your consciousness, how you are giving. Because normally people are giving to get punya, benefit. Yes. Huh? Yes. Just to help. Because jivedaya is our duty. So, physically, mentally, anyhow we can help. Yes. Yes.
In the West, people aren't giving so much karma.
This might be one of those major quotations.
Okay. Okay, we will proceed. So, at least, because dog also not so pure, not considered pure. So better for devotee, huh? Loyal, but then if loyal, then it will lead towards material world. That loyalty, huh? Yes.
We pray to Gurudev.
No.
Or to Krishna, Tumito Thakur, Tomar
Yes,
Kukur.
yes. Because gave the example how he is loyal. But he did not tell that I will become kukura of material world. Krishna's dog will become, no problem. Yes, he said to become kukura for all, but he did not tell to keep kukura. He said, Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, we should become the dog of Krishna. Vaishnava. Tumito Thakur Tomar Guru. But he did not instruct that to keep the dog. So, we can take everyone as a Shiksha Guru, like Abhadutta Maharaj in 11th canto. 24 Gurus. But nobody taught him. Nobody taught him. He took teaching from him. Similarly, Bhaktivinoda Thakur took teaching from Kukur. So how Kukur is loyal and obedient and beneficial. So I will also like that at your lotus feet. So this teaching we can take from Kukur, but it does not inspire to keep the dog. Because keeping dog, if you want pure devotion, then it is not favorable.
Before you were saying, if anyone is chanting Hare Krishna, any devotee, that for sure next life they will take a human birth. But if any devotee is keeping dog and cat and chanting Hare Krishna, but they're very attached to the dog also, and at the end of their life they're remembering dog, then there's no guarantee of human birth. No? They can become a dog also.
Yes, sure. Why? Bharata Maharaj gave the example. What to speak, who is chanting? Our chanting is nothing. In comparison to Bharata Maharaj, our chanting is nothing. Bharata Maharaj was powerful king, and he was so qualified because his forefathers were very qualified. And his father himself Rishabhadev. So, he wasn't ordinary. He was so qualified that at the young age, his wife was so beautiful. And his all sons were very obedient. He had no problem at all in kingdom. Citizens all were loving to him and all were obedient. Everything was perfect. But still he gave up. Why? He knows that this is not necessary for me. How long Krishna allowed? I did. But it is not my goal. Because in ancient kings, they were automatically detached. Why? They were under guidance of elevated devotees always. Sadhu. But nowadays, kings are, ministers are fool. So if any sadhu or any devotee speak, they will arrest. Immediately send police. That's why all problems are coming. Nowadays, rules are not under guidance of devotee or saintly person. As long as devotee is not guiding to the rule, then ruling cannot be perfect. So this problem coming. But before, kings were ruling, but still they were qualified to attain the perfection. Why? They were not attached. They were very aware of knowing their duty. At what time, what they should do. So, they were very able to know what is Brahmacharya ashram, what is Grihastha ashram, what is Vanaprastha ashram, what is Sannyasa ashram. So, at the proper time, they were adopting proper ashram. So, Bharata Maharaj, although very young, but his determination was strong, so he gave up beautiful wife, many obedient sons, very ideal minister, and very ideal citizen. But still, no one attracted to him. He gave up and went to Gandaki river and practiced bhajan. So, if one is able to give up the kingdom, beautiful wife, all are favorable, then how he is really Vairagi, really renounced order. One who has nothing but became Vairagi, it is not glorious. Understand? Who has nothing, but he is bound to give up. Then this is not no superiority, this, no glorious. A beggar become Vairagi. Become renounced order. What is the glorious? He has nothing to give up. Automatically he is renounced. But if one has something, some qualification, and he is not attached and giving up, then this is glorious. So Bharata Maharaj is glorious, real Vairagi. Because he had everything. All sense gratification was available. But he gave up. So he was ideal Vairagi also. And he was practicing. But for our teaching, how we should not be attached to any living entity, to teach us which may cause our downfall, he did this pastime through Yogamaya. So if we don't follow his instruction by teaching, then we will be the same problem. So I am giving some hints only. As long as Bharata Maharaj took that child, dear child, from the river Gandaki and took to his ashram, it was good for him. How he is teaching, it was good for him. Why? It is said in scripture, Jive Daya. If in front of you any living entity is suffering, you should protect. You should help. Otherwise you are not a human being. Because Jive Daya. Daya means all kinds of Daya. Any Daya we have to do. And best Daya is to inspire in Krishna consciousness. But it does not mean that other Dayas we will completely omit. No. Then it is not real devotee. Our Acharya, they did not practice it. We became devotee, it does not mean that in front of us one is suffering, we will not look at him and go away. Then it is not the symptom of a real elevated Vaishnava. When a Vaishnava's heart is Karuna. So, what is the meaning of Karuna and Daya, understand? What is the meaning of Karuna and Daya?
Compassionate.
What is difference? Huh? But Karuna? Karuna and Daya has subtle difference.
Karuna is when you see the condition of other person, you feel pain for that person. You feel the pain for that person's suffering, and Daya is actually giving the mercy to that person. That is Daya. Feeling like giving mercy is Daya actually. So there are two different.
Something not exactly. Sri Guru Karuna Sindhu. Abhava Janmera Bandhu. So what is Karuna and what is Daya? Daya means when you are asking someone help, then he is helping. It is Daya. When we are in problem and someone is going, oh please help me,
And then you give to that.
and he is helping, it is his Daya. It is his mercy. Daya. But when one is suffering and one is going, but he does not ask any help. He is not asking any help. But when he is going, his heart is so compassionate that when he is looking, he is suffering, he cannot tolerate that. So, अन्यस्य दुःखं दृष्ट्वा हृदयस्य विगलित भावम इति karuna. Means when we are looking in front of us, someone is suffering, and looking his suffering, he does not ask any help. But if we are looking that he is suffering, after looking his suffering, when we are unable to tolerate this, our heart is melting and a spontaneous desire coming to help. That is called karuna. Yes, Sri Guru Karuna. Gurudev is like this. That's why otherwise we cannot have any chance to go.
But you said Jiva-daya,
Huh.
that is one of the
Yes.
duties of the
Yes.
If they are
Yes.
asking, if
Jiva
Jiva is
Daya.
asking,
What to speak? Well, if we should do karuna also. What to speak about Daya?
order. In this instance, it doesn't apply.
Huh?
Because if we say Jiva-daya,
Huh.
then it is not only when they're asking.
Yes.
Also
We agree. So Jiva Daya is necessary. What to speak about karuna?
But Jiva-daya is like
Yes. So that's why if in front of us, if in front of us someone is suffering, it does not mean that we will neglect completely. If possible, we can help. And we became devotees, so this is the other living entity and no need, nothing. No. Then we should not, if possible, we should try to avoid his problem, if possible. If it is not possible by us, then what we can do? Then we are not guilty. So, it was a duty we got to do Jiva-daya. It is said. So, Bharata Maharaj's duty was to protect the child. It was okay. It is in scripture's instruction. So, he followed this. But after that, he became attached. He should have taken that child and put in Ganga group of deers, where deers are there. But he was attached more and more and kept long time. It was not proper for him, for a sadhu. So, Jiva-daya is okay, but Jiva-asakti is not okay. So, Jiva-daya is proper for sadhu, but Jiva-asakti is improper for sadhu. It was not happening in Bharata Maharaj. So, became opposite. That's why Krishna wanted to teach us how a sadhu can fall down, unless he is careful. So, Jiva-daya is okay, so Krishna will help, no problem. But Jiva-asakti is problem. So, if dog, if you have some compassion, no problem. But if you are attached, keep on the bed all 24 hours, 24 hours a day on the bed, and 24 hours thinking about dog, then no one can stop that thinking. At the time of death can come, the remembrance. Why? What kind of remembrance will come at the time of death? Which kind of activities we have done in our whole life more? And to whom we are attached more, automatically before death that will come in memory. And if we remember that, because mostly the spontaneous remembrance will come at the time of death is to whom we are attached more. That's why our Guru Vargas, after they introduced to chant and listen Harikatha always again and again. Why? If we will habituate these activities more and more, automatically at the time of death it will come in memory. Then life will be successful. No dog, no cat, no one will come. Because this will be prominent. But if we have no habit of at all, once in a year or once in a week or twice in a week we are chanting, then only engaging more in other activities, then difficult to come in the memory. Adhikya, whose majority that remembrance will come in the time of death. So that's why as more and more we practice, associate, listen Harikatha, then automatically if you sleep also that will come in memory. So it will become completely habituated. When it will be habituated, automatically before death also it will come in the memory. And if we remember to Krishna, Guru and Vaishnava, No one can stop us to go back to Golok Vrindavan or Bhavan Vrindavan, no problem.
Plants,
Yes.
plants and trees are jiva tattva also. Yes, plants and trees, flowers.
Yes.
If we become attached to a plant or something that we're
No,
very
this
fond
will
of,
not attachment. Normally people are not attached for this. Normally.
surprise.
Only animal bird is making more attachment. Because trees, plants,
Certain
people are not so
flowers.
attached. So no big problem. And trees, plants are not lasting long. Till your death they will not present. So no big problem. Only few after last.
So then, in relation to this point about a Vaishnava who sees someone that is suffering or in need, then he wants to give for Karum. So, but then, how do we see in relation to this subject, how do we see the situation when, I believe I'm remembering Narottam Das talking and Lokanath Goswami, and some person came, was very thirsty, asking him for water. So then he stopped his bhajan, he was absorbed in chanting, he stopped his bhajan, and then he gave some water to him. So later on, when Lokanath Goswami saw him, he banished him. He says, "You are not qualified to do bhajan in Braj. You have stopped your bhajan to take care of this person." So just throwing that in to this whole, understanding, what you want to illuminate that.
Where you studied this?
It's in our Brajamandala Parikrama book, our Srila Narayana.
Our Gurudev said actually this was mercy of Lokanath Goswami, because he saw the nature of Narottam Das Thakur that he likes to help others. So he wanted to send him to help everyone, Bengal and other states, to become Vaishnavas. This was his plan. But it seems like he was his own enemy, but this is not the
Yes. We have to reconcile like this. We have to reconcile. Because by this he will not be so disturbed.
It was not a doctrine of disturbance.
No. Because this cannot disturb Lokanath Goswami, who is in a higher platform. Only this is one his pastime. There was some other purpose of Krishna to do something by him.
Why is he staying in the town?
Yes. So, this, our Acharyas, Guru Varga, they did also. Whenever we are looking, they are very compassionate, giving something. It does not affect them. And because heart melting, so they give. So they are not attached, they are not giving like for me say, or fruity workers to get some punya, to get some benefit. No, they don't want anything from them because what they can give to them? They are rich. Guru Vargas Acharya, they are rich. So they don't accept anything from them. Only they want they should do bhajan. So they are only helping them. So it will not affect them. But when we, Parmis and other materialists, when they are giving something, in return they want to get some punya. So this will entangle in the one day. So now some kirtan. Yes. Okay.
One time here in various festival, he was testing us. Braja, maybe you remember, he was testing us, and he said if there was an accident and you were walking down the street, and you saw someone hit by a car and smashed in on the street, what would you do? And it was in reference to Bhartman. He was saying, what would you do? And he was asking all the devotees, and Shamarani said, I'd walk away. And someone said, oh, I chant Hare Krishna to this person. Someone said, I would give him a book. Or, there were funny answers.
Give him a book. We don't sell them. It's for charity. Can you give me a donation?
No. And he said, if you can see, you're not absorbed in bhajan, you're just walking down the street, and you see someone hurting, you have to help them. But if you're absorbed in bhajan, and you won't see anything, you won't see anything in this material world. So that was how he answered that question.
And sometimes in all conditions we cannot help also. But at least minimum help we can do. Means when we are neglecting complete neglect is not a proper. because the ideality of sadhu will be criticized. People will not appreciate it. Only just a show. So it will be, they will commit big offense. So in spite of we are doing good of the world, we will let them to commit offense. So because people know that sadhus are very compassionate. So at least if minimum standard also we try to help. So that people will say sadhus are very merciful. So they will get the taste towards sadhus. But when sadhus will not help at all, they will have bad impression towards sadhus. Yes, good. So that people will be interested. So they will get sukriti. So we are helping them. So no, but no attachment towards them. Everywhere in scripture is said that jiva daya is there, but no attachment. Asakti is prohibited always.
Affection but no attachment.
Affection but no attachment. Affection should be to everyone, not only on one. And more attachment should be only Krishna. Guru, Krishna and Vaishnava Radharani. But affection to everyone.
Affection without attachment.
Yes.
And attachment with affection to Guru and
Yes.
Krishna.
Yes.
Gurudev also warned us to be careful for having attachment to the other Vaishnavas
Yes.
who are not on the
Yes.
pure level.
Yes.
Because then we can also become absorbed in their karma.
Yes. It depends upon.
Shri Guru, Mahaprabhu, Radha Krishna.
Yes. If attachment, then problem. If not in high level, he cannot take you. Problem.
Same topic, no? Same topic?
Please. It was just, I was thinking in terms of this, there was once an eye hospital that was being opened somewhere in, I think, Varshana. And our Gurudev went there and he said it was a free eye hospital. And Gurudev, when it was opened, he said, you should be careful. And he said it may be that due to somebody's karma, they went blind. And he said, but they may be a murderer. And then for free, you fix their eyes, and they go out and murder more. So then you're implicated. So how do we balance giving some kind of mercy at our stage when we don't really know what those jivas will do with it? Like if it's money, if it's... How do we balance that?
The balance, that is true what Gurudev said, that is also true, because our Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Prabhupada also said it is better to bring one jiva from the clutches of Maya and make devotee in spite of constructing hundreds hospitals. So when in this comparison, then it is superior to make one devotee. But without any attachment, if you little help, it is not so effective if your bhajan is okay. It will not so effective. If you without attachment, just some if you have, if you want, if you don't want, there is no big problem. It depends upon your desire. And this it differs from sadhu to sadhu. It depends upon sadhu's mood. Because Yogamaya creating a different mood in different sadhu. Not everyone in same mood. So it depends upon in which mood Yogamaya making which sadhu. Like Durvasa in different mood, Narada in different mood, all sadhu different mood. Sometimes Narada pursuing, sometimes Narada helping others. So it depends upon at what time which inspiration coming to sadhu. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Loud. Now, Sadhan Maharaj is speaking something. Yes, but you can speak.
Bhagavad Gita has said that there's charity in the mode of ignorance, the mode of passion, the mode of goodness, but there's also Sudha Sattva. So we can understand that this is just more of a delineation of the different levels of consciousness.
Yes.
One time our Guru Maharaj, there was one girl cleaning the downstairs of the temple, the Dharmashala. Every day she was cleaning. And when she comes back from walking every day, she was one day she was crying. So Gurudev said, Devi, what is your problem? said, so big problem. What is your problem? Tell me. I am your problem. He says, my sister will be married, but we have no money. And Gurudev said, come to my room. That was in the 1990s, early 90s. He gave her 20,000 rupees.
You see, now she married, now she will do the, become materialist. But still Gurudev helped her. Means now Gurudev's mood is different. Now compassion came more. So that time Gurudev's mood are different by the way.
Maybe they opened the hospital for Pratishtha.
Yeah. So that time he is busy now.
Yes.
That's why we should reconcile only.
Yes.
Because it's different mood.
That girl always thinking, oh how nice.
Yes. Yes. And yes, that's why I said. Now, if Gurudev would deny that time, her angle of vision was different. About for all sadhus. But when she got help, she will be respectable to all sadhus. Yes. Yes.
And the family,
Yes.
the whole family.
Also, one other point.
Listen, Maharaj speaking.
I think one other point to consider is that this was in Govardhan, correct? In Govardhan?
No,
Mathura.
Yeah.
So, but Gurudev has so much affection for the Brijvasis.
Yes.
And that may also have been part of his reason.
Yes.
And he has so many relationships with so many of the families in Mathura for decades. You know? So, therefore, it may have also been that she's also a Brijvasi, she's a local like that.
Yes.
I have seen Gurudev even when we cross the border between Haryana and when we enter into Rajasthan. Then there is always these people with monkeys.
Yes.
Monkeys dancing,
Yes.
beers. They're always giving some money.
Yes.
I tried to give Kishori money for medicine.
You tried to give me money so I maintain her nicely.
Yes.
He said for your wife,
Yes.
to maintain her.
You see, so how you see how much he is compassionate, you see. So we have to reconcile. Because how at what time Gurudev giving some inspiration, Gurudev speaking that. Because means why he will do, because he knows the scripture. But jiva they are necessary. If a sadhu will not be compassionate to jivas, then who will be more compassionate? Yes. Acharya, then ideally to Acharya will how will come. So Acharya will be more compassionate.
When the sadhu was in the river, then he put the scorpion.
Yeah. Oh, one example. Now he spoke. I was speaking. I will. Because when there is one verse, the Kapil Devahuti Sambhad. Lord Kapil Dev speaking to his mother Devahuti, she asked, time you over?
Okay.
1 hour.
1 hour. Okay. After this bhajan, na? Okay. So
This is bhojan.
yes, this is necessary. Yeah. This is important. And one day more only. So, and this will nourish that soul, and nourish the soul, make active to do bhajan. Because we are in the remembrance of Gurudev now, remembrance of Guru Vaishnava and Krishna. So soul is happy. So he does not feel any hunger, etc. Yeah. So when Kapil Dev was saying what are the qualities of sadhu to his mother, then he said, Titikshava karunika srida sarvadehinam ajata satrava santa sadhava sadhubhusana mai anyanya bhavena bhaktin kurvanti jetruda madarte tyakta karmana tyakta swajana bandhava taete sadhava sadhvi sarvasanga pahava. Means Titikshava. I am not going to all explain. It will take, if you all detail in explain, 2 hours it will take. So, I am just giving one hint. Titikshava. Sadhus are titikshava. Titikshava means tolerant. So, no one can more tolerant than sadhu. How a sadhu is tolerant? There is one example in Vrindavan. A sadhu was staying in Vrindavan and every day he was going to take bath in Jamuna. One day when he went to take bath in Jamuna, he was in Jamuna, on the bank, he saw there was a scorpion, and that scorpion was going to the Jamuna, and he was going to die in Jamuna water. So when Sadhu saw one scorpion was going on the water, and scorpion cannot swim properly. So after a few minutes he will die. And Sadhu was in the Jamuna. At that time, that Sadhu took that scorpion in the hand. When he took, he started biting. Sadhu wanted to help him, and he started biting. Then Sadhu did not fear. Okay, he put on the land again. And again he came. But again he came. When again he came, then that Sadhu again took. Then again he bite. Then again Sadhu put on the ground. But again he came. And again he bite. Like this, that scorpion came 108 times to the Jamuna. And that Sadhu was taking, and he was tolerating the biting of 108 times. And why he did this? One person was looking on the way, all these incidents and pastime. Then he asked, "Oh Baba, I am looking that scorpion does not want to lie. He live here. He want to die. Because I am looking that how many times you are putting on the ground, he is going to Jamuna. Means he want to die. And why you are putting him on the ground again? Let him die." Then that Sadhu said, "According to your angle of vision, you are saying. But according to my angle of vision is different. How? I am thinking, in my experience and realization, he is my teacher. He is my Shiksha Guru." Then he said, Braja said, "Baba, you are fool or you are learned scholar or sadhu? I think you are crazy. Scorpion is your guru, and that scorpion was trying to bite you. That scorpion biting you like enemy, and you are thinking you are guru." Then Sadhu said, "Yes, he is my guru." But I could not understand. You cannot understand, I know. Not I will teach how he is my guru. Because he is giving me teaching that how a sadhu should become also ideal in his qualities, in his ideality. Because it is his swabhav, his nature, that to bite. So he is doing his duty. And 100 times also he is not tired. Doing his duty. I tested him 108 times, but he is very steady in his nature. So he is not ready in any circumstances. Although 100 times he is not feeling any tiredness. Means he is very ideal to follow his nature. If a scorpion who is very insignificant, he is not ready to give up his own nature, how I can give up my nature? My nature is to tolerate. Titikya means tolerance. So if a scorpion is unable to give up his own nature, how a sadhu can give up his own nature? Sadhu's nature is to tolerate. Then Braja smiled, "Oh, you are so beautiful, sadhu." So this is, sadhus can have tolerance and compassion, all these qualities they have. So only it will appear according to time of need and time of mood and time of inspiration of Krishna and Yogamaya, etc. So it will appear in different time differently. So now on Kirtan.
Jaya Radhe, Jaya Jaya Madhava Gaite. Jaya Jaya Madhava Gaite.
Hare Hare
श्रीमती राधा रानी की वृंदावन हरिलाल की गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि
Is Madonna playing? We were. What's the word?
So Rupa Goswami said, Kritan Yatra Vidya bhi Haribhakti Ranutama Nirdayan Tyasa Vidyam Dava Dvareva Pannadi. Means Haribhakti, when going, Kritan Yatra Bhakti bhi, Kritan Yatra Vidya bhi Haribhakti Ranutama. When we are practicing devotion, especially pure devotion, then with Haribhakti, all the Vidya, all kinds of knowledge. So a devotee can have all knowledge. Material people may not have all knowledge. Why? In Vedanta said, Tasmin Jasmin Gyante Sarvam Vigyantam Bhavati. To, after knowing whom, you will have all kinds of knowledge. So if you know about Krishna, you will have all knowledge. If you know about Krishna, then automatically you know everything. But if you don't know Krishna, you know many things of this material world, you know nothing. Yeah. You are still ignorant. Why? What is real knowledge? Sa vidya tan mate jaya. That is real knowledge by which we have mati, means our mind, our heart is going towards the Lord. If we have some knowledge, we are getting some knowledge by which we are not inclined towards God, and we are bimukha, means we are facing our backside towards Krishna, then it is not real knowledge, like material knowledge. There are big people, professors, high qualified, but fully materialist. They don't know who is Krishna. They don't know who they are. This is not real Vidya. So, what is Vidya? In Bhagavatam said, Sa Vidya Tan Matirjaya. In Kulasekar Alvar also, Mukundamala Stotra and Stotra they said, Sa Vidya da Sankadhavaya, da Madhavadhyayi. Sa Vidya da Sankadhavala, da Madhavadhyayi. That is real knowledge, which is Sankadhavala. Air is transparent like the, very white like conch. No contamination. Conch is very white, pure white. There is no spot at all. Sankha means conch, Dhavala means white. So that is why, that is Vidya, really Vidya, which is very pure, without any spot. White is normally transparent and very glazing. So, and by which vidya we are able to remember Madhav, Madhav Dhyayi. Which knowledge is remembering to Madhav, that is real knowledge. And if we are getting this in which knowledge, that is real vidya. But if we are acquiring such some knowledge by which we are deviated from devotion, deviated from Gurudev, deviated from Vaishnavas and devotion, no more practicing, and taste coming to material enjoyments, then we should know this is not proper knowledge. What is proper knowledge? Sa vidya tam matidya, according to Bhagavatam. Means by which our mati going towards God, and by which we are remembering to Madhava, Krishna, then it is real knowledge. So this real knowledge will follow to bhakti. When this knowledge will come, automatically all ignorance will destroy. So this is the proof. How? Rupa Goswami said, Dava Jvaleva Pannagim. When Dava Jvala means Davana, Sansara Davana, means forest fire. In forest fire, there is very big, huge quantity of fire. When fire is burning inside that snake, the snake is on that tree. What will happen to him? Die. Burn. No chance to escape. Because that fire is so big that he cannot run away. Not the small fire, jump and go. No. So like in the forest fire, snake is dying. So no more snake is possible. Similarly, when the vidya of bhakti, like a fire, so when this vidya of bhakti will burn, then all the ignorance will disappear. So Rupa Goswami gave the example, Kritana Jatra Vidyavi Hari Bhakti Anutama. So when bhakti is appearing in the heart of a devotee with vidya, knowledge, then it will burn all the ignorance like a forest fire burning to the snake. So this is the proof that avidya also destroying. So now we concluded Klesagnim. This is the Klesagnim. Now we discussed only one, Klesagnim. So in Klesagnim all these came. Till now what we discussed about one Klesagnim. These are the meaning of Klesagnim. Then we will proceed towards Subhada. And this is going on when sadhana bhakti. When we practice sadhana or practice the devotional activity, then first fruit we will attain, the place will be destroyed. And what are the places we discussed? All these will appear. We will see. So our all places will be destroyed and all ignorance will be destroyed. When we are feeling that, then our real devotional practice is going on. But when we don't, we feel always problem, no problem is destroying, no knowledge is coming, more and more ignorance increasing, then our defect, our devotion is defective. We should check. We should find out where is the defect, where is my mistake. Because this consequence result of sadhana bhakti is klesagni. So klesh, all problems, kleshas which we discussed now, all should be destroyed, including ignorance. Because the last one we discussed, by bhakti, all ignorance will be destroyed. Then second is Subhada. What is Subhada?
Auspiciousness.
What is that auspiciousness?
All will be happy.
Huh?
All will be happy when they meet us.
Yes. But Rupa Goswami, I did not find till now. In other place, what is meaning of Subha? Subha means auspiciousness, this is common. But Rupa Goswami made a very nice definition what is auspiciousness, what is Subha. I was also before able to know because it is very common. Auspicious, Subha means auspicious. It is very common for everyone. Even to a materialist people you ask, he will speak, what is Subha? Auspiciousness. Because it is very common meaning of Subhada. But there is deeper meaning, what is Subhada? By Rupa Goswami, we are able to know this. So Rupa Goswami disclosed what is the real meaning of Subhada. Can you know?
Everything becomes favorable.
Huh?
All will become favorable.
Yes. Yes, that's true. But not only this.
As if Krishna is going to come at any time. It's as if something very special is going to happen. It's going to happen. When you feel this.
Okay, but something more is there. What is clay? Subhada. Subhani. Subha. Subha. Oh, this is Subha means auspicious we are saying. But what does it mean? We know the common meaning. It is very common for everyone. But Rupaswami does not say only this.
Means the devotee will get the opportunity to come in contact with all auspicious things that help in his bhakti.
Yes.
Good association and favorable circumstances to increase his bhakti.
Yes. But still, Rupaswami made some definition. What is Shubha? Yes. But, okay, you explain. You can speak in English, no problem. But in English also, that definition is not coming completely. Something came. You spoke something. Maharaj spoke something, but not completing all. I did not find anywhere else what is auspicious, Subha, like Rupa Goswami. When I found out in Rupa Goswami, then became very happy. Yes, Subha means so many deep meaning also there. Yes. 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 This is also one point. Yes. Huh? Yes. I am asking.
Follow.
Huh? Follow. Then you remember. Otherwise time. Yes. So only clay so we today's class. But we will complete it. We will complete Subha, no problem. And proceed more. What is Subha? Because in every Rupa Goswami put many essence inside. Unless we go the Acharya's commentary and deeper, we can realize it. This verse we memorize everyone. But very big realization is there inside. Only in this verse if we understand, we can know what is bhakti. And we can know at which stage we are. And what is going on. Where is the mistake. Everybody we can know. If we understand this is verse only completely. As it is the meaning, in deepest meaning, which is presented by Rupa Goswami. Rupa Goswami presented very nice explanation and commentary on this. What is Subha? Okay.
Very close.
Yes. Subha, class went. Suffering went. Now Subha. Now Subha is, what is Subha means auspiciousness. So what is auspiciousness? Rupa Goswami said, Subhani prinanam sarva jagata manuraktata sadguna sukhamityani sukhani subhani ityahu manishina. Means Subhani. What is auspiciousness? Subhani prinanam sarva jagatam anuraktata. Means when a sadhu is doing the good of whole world. Sadhu should go do the good of whole world. And whole world should incline towards sadhu. Then we should know that this is Subha. Means sadhu will help to people and people will obedient to sadhu. Yes. Yes. They should become grateful. Because sadhu without any selfishness, he is helping for their good. And as a result of they are also inclining towards sadhu. Then this, when we are looking this, means there is auspiciousness. This is one quality, not did not complete. Subhani prinanam. Prinanam means satisfaction. Means sadhu will be satisfied and people will be satisfied. Because when they listen Harikatha and they understand about their ignorance, they will try to know about Krishna, they will practice. So, sadhu is doing good to others, so they will be happy. And when sadhu will see that all are following, listening and practicing devotion, and they all are obedient to sadhu, then sadhu will be also happy. And people will be also happy. This is one quality of auspiciousness. So this is called Subhani Privinanam Sarva Jagatam Anuraktata. Subhani means auspiciousness. Privinanam means satisfaction. Sarva Jagatam, sadhu making good of whole world, and whole Jagat, whole world is Anuraktata. Very attached and very devoted, very in anugatya, following to the sadhu. So now both are happy. So there is no chance of unhappiness. If we see this is the real Subha to whole world. And when we are looking in some places, then little Subha. When in whole world, then it is good for whole world. Then we should know whole world is in auspiciousness, Subha. But if we are not finding everywhere like this, then Subha is not everywhere. Because this is the symptom of Subha. Then if we practice bhakti, this Subha will come in sadhana bhakti. Subha. So whenever you practice, this will happen in sadhana bhakti.
In this case, you're saying the Shubha will come that we are feeling indebted to the sadhu, then this is a sign of auspiciousness for us.
Yes.
If I'm feeling indebted to sadhu.
Yeah.
So if I'm not feeling this towards sadhu, then auspiciousness is not yet in my heart.
Not yet. Okay. Because Rupa clearly spoke, Subhani Pridanam. Pridanam means satisfaction. And making happy. Pridanam means satisfied. So Pridanam means sadhu will make others happy and he will be inclined towards sadhu. So both will be happy. Both sadhu and jagat. All will be happy. This is one quality of Subhata. Then second is Subhani Pridanam Sarva Jagata Anuraktata Sadguna. All good qualities will come. When one practices bhakti, sadhana bhakti, what to speak about bhava bhakti and prema bhakti. Even in sadhana bhakti, all good qualities will come. And Rupa Goswami mentioned one verse. Jasyasti bhakti bhagavati akinchana sarve gunesh tatra samaseta sura harava bhaktasya kuto mahadguna manorathena asat dhavata vahi. Manorathena asati dhavata vahi. Means jasya akinchana bhakti asti. Means one who has akinchana bhakti, not alloyed, unalloyed bhakti, not a contaminated bhakti, no compromise and pure devotion. Or jasyasti bhakti akinchana. Akinchana, what is the meaning of akinchana bhakti? Unalloyed. No kinchana akinchana. What is the meaning of akinchana? No kinchidapi asti Krishna vina. Tad akinchana. Means one who has only Krishna, nothing else. So it does not mean that he has no house. It does not mean that he has no family, nothing, no one. No. He was everything, but he does not think this is mine. Huh? Sorry? Yeah. Who dedicate everything Krishna. Who has nothing except Krishna. So he is akinchana. He may be in opulence, but he is still akinchana. But if one has nothing, you cannot say only akinchana. Beggar has nothing. A street beggar, he has nothing, but he is not akinchana. Because he has no Krishna. He does not know who is Krishna also. He has poverty, so he has nothing. But when he gets, he will try to gratify the senses. So he is not akinchana. So, because the definition says, one who has nothing, he is akinchana. No. Not only one who has nothing. One who has nothing but Krishna. Who made Krishna everything, the center of the everything, then he is akinchana. So who has this bhakti means who does not want anything else without Krishna. Krishna and his prem and his associate like Radharani and transcendental love and only. No any other material desire, then he is akinchana. And who practices this akinchana bhakti, then sarve gunesh tatra samasati sura. Sarva means all. All qualities will come in his body, in his heart. You will find he will become the source of all good qualities. By this bhakti all will come, all automatically, by the akinchana bhakti. So this is the symptom of Subhada. So when we practice sadhana bhakti, all will come. What to speak bhava bhakti, what to speak prema bhakti. In sadhana bhakti, all these are coming. And sarva, said Rupa spoke sarva. Dasyasti bhakti bhagavati apinjana sarvai gunesh tatra samaseta sura. Even demigods they are coming and present in the body of devotee. Why? All senses are different representative of demigods are coming to control all the senses. And when a devotee is practicing pure devotion, all demigods they are very desirous to stay here, to release that. Because they have no opportunity there in a celestial planet. So in devotee's body they are releasing. So they are very desirous to stay here. When demigods are present here, all good qualities are coming. So, and the demigods they are feeling very happy. So when demigods are present, all good qualities present, then it is automatic that to bring auspiciousness. So, asyasti bhakti bhagavati apinjana sarvai gunesh tatra samaseta sura harav bhaktasya kuta mahatmana manorathena asati dhavata bahi. Means one who will practice the sadhana bhakti, then all the good qualities with all demigods, they will appear in the heart of the devotee who is practicing even sadhana bhakti. So this is one of the quality of Subhada. Then third one, Dhavati Bahi. One who has till now complete. But one who has no bhakti, this Akinjana bhakti, then what will he do? Manorathena asati. Asat means which is bad. Speculation is not, which is not good. Sat asat, maya, like material world. So not real, and asat means we have no real existence. This is temporary, like material world. So his mind will roam here and there in this material world. So he cannot fix the mind to Krishna. Who has no bhakti. So how, where from this good quality will come? So for a non-devotee, it is difficult to come good quality. Because non-devotee has no devotion. If no devotion, no good quality will come. But if devotion, automatic good quality will come. That's why when good qualities are coming, then also it is the symptom of Subha. Then third one, Sukhani itmahu. Three altogether becoming Subha, means auspiciousness. Means first you understood, then second is Sadguna will come, good quality, third one is happiness. You will feel always happiness, no chance of unhappiness. Why? Because in the previous stage already problem suffering finished. All class destroyed. If no class, no suffering, where is the question of unhappiness? Because in previous stage already all class of suffering went. So next stage is Subha. So he will have always happiness. He will not feel any unhappiness. So this is the symptom of sadhana. If all together you mix, then all becoming, this is the meaning of Subhada. Huh? No, not only, transcendental is included. Then what is happiness? I spoke before. Then what are happiness? Sukham, Sukham, Vaishayikam, Brahman, Ishwaram, Cheti Tat Tridha. So he will have three kinds of happiness altogether. Because he is in this material world. So he needs some material also. Because he has to maintain this material body. So material happiness is necessary to him. Because to maintain the material body, it does not mean that we will completely reject this. Impossible. Then we cannot survive here. So all these happiness which are getting from the material object, this is material happiness. Like taking care of the body, eating of the body, all are material happiness. Even if devotee desires, it will come. If does not desire, it will be minimized. But we cannot avoid completely as long as we are here. So this is included. And what is present in Brahma, all will be available by devotion. Because all are included here. So three kinds of happiness are included here. So there is nothing lacking in devotion. So Rupa Goswami said, Hari Bhaktya, Hari Bhukti Muktischa, Siddhaya, Paramasarja, Bhukti Mukti Siddhaya, Paramasarja, Nityam cha Paramanandam Bhaved Govinda Bhaktita. So if one practices Govinda's bhakti, or devotion, what will happen? Bhukti. Whatever he will desire to enjoy, everything will come. Spontaneously. It does not mean this is the bhakti's result. This is anusangika phala. Anusangika, understand? Anusangika means if you do something which is automatically, spontaneously, you cannot stop it. For example, if sun is rising, darkness will go automatically. It is spontaneous one. Sun God is not destroying. Sun God is coming to give light and heat. Sun God's purpose is not to destroy the darkness. Destruction of darkness is spontaneous, anusangi, natural. So sun is appearing to give the light and to give the heat. But destruction of or disappearance of darkness is spontaneous. Similarly, when a devotee will practice devotion, then sadhana bhakti, then automatic material happiness will also come.
All necessities come, everything.
Yes. Automatically. But devotees are ignorant, sometimes neophyte, so they are worried. That's why Krishna is thinking, he is a fool. Why? There is one proof in scripture. That is ग्रास आच्छादन चिंतम वृथा कुर्वन्ति वैष्णवा जो विश्वम्भर कृष्ण सकिम भक्तान उपेक्षते. ग्रास आच्छादन चिंतम वृथा कुर्वन्ति वैष्णवा. Vaishnava should not be worried to grasp or eating. Vaishnava should not be worried to cover the body for cloth. Grass and achadana, if a Vaishnava is worried for to eat and to dress, for cloth and food, his realization is very degraded. Why? Vrutha. Scripture says, unnecessarily they are doing this. Why? It is not duty of a Vaishnava. Vaishnava's duty is to practice bhajan. Why? Because जो विश्वम्भर कृष्ण, कृष्ण is a विश्वम्भर. विश्वम्भरति पोषयति पालयति विश्वम्भर. Krishna is taking care of the whole world. He is giving food and clothing to all living entities. Without consideration of his devotee and non-devotee. Who is feeding to all living entities? Who is feeding to all animals, birds and beasts? And non-devotees where from getting? All are getting from Krishna. If Krishna is giving food and cloth and taking care of everyone, how they will be maintained, then Sakim Bhakta Upakire. How he will reject to the devotees? He will give first to devotees. But Krishna is thinking, how crazy my devotee. But what he should not think, he is thinking that. He should remember to me always, but he is not remembering. He is thinking, food, prasad, cloth. This is vrutha, means unnecessary, valueless, waste of time. Because Krishna is Vishwambar, one who is not doing his bhajan, not practicing his devotion, for him also he is maintaining. Sakim bhaktan upekyate. How you are thinking that he will reject the devotee? He will first provide to devotee. But we have no belief, faith on him. That's why we are facing this. But when we will be very strong in Rakshishyati Vishwasa, Gotrute Varnam, when we will make Krishna as our Gupta, means Palak, maintainer, we will have no problem. But we are thinking, I am my maintainer. Then Krishna thinking, if you think you are your maintainer, you can maintain yourself. Then Krishna, because you don't need me, I think. Yes. Because you think you are qualified. When you think that you need me, then I can help you. Well, okay, I am waiting what you are going to do. We can do. Yeah. So when we will surrender to Krishna and we will not worry for that, then Krishna will supply such a quantity you cannot eat. You cannot finish this. And we have seen many devotees lifetime. Krishna sending such a quantity, they cannot finish that eating. Krishna sending such quantity of dress, they cannot use that. This is nothing. Because that's why Scripture said, Vrutha Kurvanti Vaishnava. Vaishnava should not be worried for this. Vaishnava should be worried only for devotion, how I will practice more, how I will please Krishna. Those who are non-devotee, if they think this is proper for them, because they are ignorant. But after becoming a Vaishnava, after practicing devotion, if we are worried for that, then it is unnecessarily waste of time. Krishna will take care. Why? He is Vishwambara. He is the maintainer of the whole world. So like this, we cannot avoid the material world. Whatever we need, Krishna will give. So this material happiness or Brahmananda or Iswarananda, all are included here. So Rupa Goswami said, Paramashwarya means very wonderful sense gratification. All siddhis, anima, laghima, prapti, prakamya, isita, vasitva, 18 kinds of perfection will come to devotee. And mukti also. Mukti will also come. And all will follow to devotee. Even Paramananda. Bhavet Govinda Bhaktita. By Govinda's devotion, beginning from Vishya Sukha, material happiness, till Ishvara Sukha, which we were discussing 2 days before also, till today, all will be nourished and accomplished, or we will be attained automatically by Govinda Bhaktita, by the Bhakti of Govinda. We should not worry for that. All we are included here. Because this Bhakti is powerful. Hari Bhaktya Mahadevya. Hari Bhakti is Mahadevi, very effulgent goddess or personality. So, when she is going, all these are maid servants, like all kinds of perfection, all kinds of siddhis, all kinds of opulence, they are only waiting like a maid servant. Why maid servant is following to queen, you tell me? Why maid servant is following to the queen? Render. But now not doing. They are not doing, following.
Waiting for opportunity to serve.
This is the point. Now queen does not need any service. But still they cannot stop. At any moment queen can order. So they are ready, so they are always near looking. Kinkari. Kim Karumi, waiting. So when queen is ordering, immediately do service. Without order will not do. Waiting the order. So when queen indicates only, then they are ready to do. So this is happening, you see. I will give one good example, so which is very easily understandable. A.C. Bhaktivedanta Sri Prabhupada went to New York. With whom? Only one centivede, no one else. No one else.
40 rupees?
Only one Harinam centivede. But now, because when he went with devotion, Hari Bhakti Mahadevi is there. So, all were in dormant condition, they made servants with Bhakti. And they were waiting when order will come. Because all the opulence, all purpose, they were waiting, but they were always following and waiting the order. And when the opportunity will come, and when Jogamaya and Krishna gave inspiration to Prabhupada, then gave order, then you see what is the opulence of ISKCON now. We cannot count now how many dollars. So where from this came? He came with only one centivede, no one else, even single person, no second person. Now you see how many followers are him? So this is perfection. And opulence also came. So all came. This is the proof of proportion in this verse. This can happen when devotee wants. So we should not worry for that. If we are worried, means we devotional we are weak. Means we have no strong faith on Krishna. So if we surrender to Krishna, Krishna will take care of everything. Ambarisha Maharaj was not worried for him. He was completely protected. Sudarshan was doing service for Ambarisha Maharaj. Because he knows, Krishna knows that my bhakta now became crazy. What? He forgot about his kingdom. Ambarisha forgot about kingdom, how to rule. Because he has no time. He is always 24 hours remembering to me. Savai Manan Krishna Padara Vindaya, Vatansi Vaikunda Gunanuvarne, Karo Hari Mandir Madhanisi, Shruting the Sakar Shruti Kathode, Achita Kathode, Kamam Tudasi Natu Kam Kamya. So, 24 hours a day, Ambarisha Maharaj is engaging himself in devotional activity. So, Krishna thought, now he is utilizing his whole time for me only. Then what to do? I have to take care of my devotee kingdom. Why? In Bhagavad Gita he spoke, Tesam Nityabhijuktanam Yogakhemam Vahanam. So in Ambarisha Maharaj's life, Krishna proved this. How He is taking the care of yoga and khema. Yoga means which my devotee has not, I will give. Khema means which my devotee has, I will protect that. I will not let anyone to destroy this. That's why he ordered to Sudarshan, you protect. You don't let anyone to attack him. So Ambarish Maharaj is doing very peacefully bhajan, without any problem. Why? You are completely surrender. So if we have this, then we should not worry for that. When we will become like this, then Krishna is bound to come. Krishna will come under control. Time over. So coming. But, huh?
20 minutes.
Huh?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
20.
10 minutes. Then we will complete a Subhadavani. So Nityam cha Paramanandam Bhavet Govinda Bhaktika. Means all kinds of happiness will be accomplished without any problem by Govinda Bhakti, by the devotion of Lord Govinda. So about the Subha, we will complete this. No more explanation. At least this. Kleshagni and Subhada. Sadhana Bhakti, we completed. Then we will go towards Bhava Bhakti. What? Huh? This is the symptom how to, but this is the fruit. How we will realize it. That is called what is sadhana bhakti's definition.
We don't know that, then we think everything we do is sadhana bhakti.
Yes.
Anything we do is sadhana bhakti.
Yes.
Our Gurudev was very concerned. We must know what is the goal of our practices.
But that is coming after. In second chapter this is coming. Now we are previous. You are
because it is
yes.
part of sadhana bhakti.
Because after this completion of this verse, that will come in second chapter. Now we are not completing this till now. This is sadhana bhakti chapter starting after second chapter. This is first chapter, and first chapter is not completed now. So now we completed sadhana bhakti, so we can discuss that one. Because Rupa Goswami completed all sadhana bhakti, bhava bhakti and prema bhakti's symptoms. So he tells, but when we complete this, we can speak sadhana bhakti's. That definitely we may not have time tomorrow otherwise. So I can give. What you know, you can.
And if we don't know what is sadhana bhakti, then even though
No, that first one. Kriti sadhya bhava sadhya.
Yeah, what is the definition of
Yes.
sadhana bhakti?
You recite that one.
Kriti sadhya bhava sadhana bhava sadhana bhava.
Speak louder.
Siddhasya bhavasya prakatyam hridi sadhya. What is meaning?
So meaning that whatever activities
Speak loud little. Speak loud. Tell the mic. What Gurudev said?
I don't know what I remember.
Oh, what remember it? I will some add some.
Yeah. Kriti sadhya bhavat sada bhavasa sadhanabhida nitya siddhasya bhavasya prakatyam hridi satyata. Whatever activities we perform with our senses, our mind, our moods, our time, what we have under our responsibility, if it is done to realize, to bring out the eternal loving relationship that is dormantly, which is already there within its potential, within the Jivatma, if we endeavor in such a way with all our senses, our time, our efforts, our mind, our moods, our heart's desires, if that is the objective, to bring out the transcendental loving relationship, the nature of the transcendental loving relationship, which is potent, which is within the Jivatma, dormant, yeah, then that is called sadhana bhakti.
This is also Nityasiddha also means
The sadhya of our bhajan and devotion is to also, which is dormant in our hearts, we hope to simulate
that which is the siddha, the perfection and the eternal associates of Krishna, the nitya siddha. We want to achieve that level of bhav, and that come out.
Kriti sadhya bhave sadhya. Means kriti means indriya, by our senses, by our these material senses in which we are present now. Whenever we are practicing any bhakti, not only sadhana bhakti, when we are chanting, when we are singing, when we are listening, it does not mean all are sadhana bhakti. There is some secret. Unless we are fulfilling that secret, then it will not become sadhana bhakti. Bhavasa sadhana vida. Means our all practice, listening, speaking or deity worshipping, any kind of devotional activities which we are practicing by our senses, if it is not to attain the goal of bhava bhakti, if our goal is not to attain bhava bhakti, to attain something material, to attain money, to attain name and fame, to attain any sense gratification, then it is no more sadhana bhakti. No sadhana bhakti. Bhavasa sadhana vida. Nitya siddhasya bhavasya prakritiam hridhasya. Nitya siddha bhavasya. Nitya siddha in eternal award, where nitya siddha parsadas are there. All associates of Radha Krishna, all associates of Mahaprabhu, what kind of mood in them? If that mood is, to attain that mood is not inside our desire, if we have material desires only, to get some material profit and sense gratification, we are chanting and practicing and all devotional activities are engaging. If we are, our goal is not to attain that nitya siddha bhava under their guidance, then it is no more sadhana bhakti. It is only just external activity. Samabhas, bhakti abhas. Bhakti abhas, the semblance of bhakti. No actual sadhana bhakti. Huh? Sorry? Klesha and Soda will not happen. Because no pure, what I said, akinchana bhakti. Anya vilasita sunyam jnana. Before speaking this, Klesha Agni Suvada, Rupaswami wrote, Anya sarvopadi vinirmuktam tat paratpan nirmalam hrisikena hrisikesa sevanam bhakti ruchyate. Then he wrote, Anya vilasita sunyam jnana karmadi anavrutam anukulyena krishnanusidanam bhakti ruttama. After that, this verse came. Klesha Agni Suvada Mukhya Lagudakar Sudullava Sandrananda Visheshatma Sri Krishna Kasnichasa. So, if we are practicing, but if our goal is not to attain the Nitya Siddha Bhav, which is present in Golok Vrindavan or Bhama Vrindavan, in Brajavasis or in Mayapur or Navadvipasis, who are devotees of Mahaprabhu, if our mood is not attain that under their guidance, then it is no more sadhana. It is bhakti abhasa, only semblance of bhakti. So, it will give some material benefit only. Because our goal is not fixed. Problems, bhakti, because real bhakti will not be. So, bhakti abhasa, the bhakti will give bhakti abhasa fruit only. Pure bhakti will give pure bhakti's fruits. So, that's why I heard also Gurudev was paying more attention. Be careful. You must have heard also. Be careful while practicing. Otherwise your bhakti will not be sadhana bhakti. So don't think that whatever you do all will become bhakti. Many times you will not be. I studied in his books also, he spoke in lecture also. You must have heard more.
Yeah. So he said that anyone is preaching, any preacher, sannyasi, they should have no problems. That means they should practice sadhana bhakti. Yeah. And that may be no problem.
Because if you sadhana bhakti, then all will go. When no sadhana bhakti, then this will happen, this will exist. Because by sadhana bhakti, when sadhana bhakti starts, then destruction of anartha will bhajana kriya tata anartha nibuddhi. When bhajana starts, then anartha nibuddhi starts. Destruction of anartha is called kleshagni. So kleshagni will start. When kleshas, suffering shall destroy, if no more suffering, no question of any unhappiness, always happiness, subhada. So this is the symptom and fruit of sadhana bhakti. Then bhava bhakti. Bhava bhakti no time now. Okay. If you want, I can go prem bhakti. You want in brief. If you, it depends upon time. If 5 minutes also I can conclude. 5 hours also I can take this. It depends upon.
Do it tomorrow.
Arati is there.
From Bhakti.
The arati time is over. So all will be led.
Okay, 5 hours tomorrow. 5 hours tomorrow.
For tomorrow I can complete it, no problem.
Okay.
Tomorrow I can complete in detail. But now if you complete, I cannot complete, I have to run, then no nourishable.
Yeah.
So better I will keep tomorrow this and addition of Radharani. We will complete Madhurena Samapet. Madhurena, there is saying in scripture, Madhurena Samapet. We will conclude with sweetness. So we will complete this till Prem Bhakti, then Radharani. So Radharani is everything is sweet. So till now we don't feel any difficulty to stop, but time is letting us to stop. We have to, because Radha Govinda are waiting for their arati, so we stop it. Tomorrow we will discuss. Vancha kalodalesha kripa sindhu sapatikanam pavane vaishnavyo namo.